How are you? Good morning.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing.
I love this.
I'm doing
You
amazing.
showed up in this awesome hat, and I was like, I love her. She's so
Ah! Born to Rome is always on my body every single day.
It has
I
to be.
always have to rep my brand.
I
Yes.
absolutely. And on that
Yeah.
note, I can't wait for you guys to meet this week's guest. If you can introduce yourself, that would be fabulous, and all the goodness about you.
All righty. My name is Jennifer Bell-Cornelius. I am from Los Angeles, California, Long Beach specifically. I am the owner and creative director of Born to Rome, which is a statement brand of accessories. I'm all about accessories. I feel like accessorizing is a big part of who I am, and I feel like a lot of women are not comfortable with accessories all of the time. So it's my job to help style and bring confidence to, where there's a lack of confidence. So yeah, I started an accessories line a few years back, and it's always been my thing. I love timeless pieces and really amazing craftsmanship. So Born to Rome was brought to life maybe about 3.5 years ago now, and I rebranded and relaunched last year. So it's been an amazing last year or so.
That is incredible. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. And you just have this glow about you. So
Um,
your passion, I feel like, runs through you. You're sharing something from your heart and inspiring
yeah.
others to accessorize. And I love that. I love that.
Yeah. I think it's all about encouragement, and women, we have a lot, burdens that are laid upon us. Some are, self-inflicted, and some people just say, you can handle it and move on, and, you'll be fine. And I think that it's important to, rejuvenate ourselves and to find what makes us forget happiness, like what brings you true joy, because I feel like happiness comes in and out. We all come in and out of happiness,
Yeah.
but I think true joy, does last forever. So it's important as women for us to always, encourage one another and lift other women up. And when you see a woman, tell her how, beautiful she is. It's not always the external, it's what's within. So I'm a huge proponent of that, of encouraging one another.
It's so important, and I'm so happy. Thank you to those who are pressing play and hearing this important message and this important
Yeah.
reminder, right? It's like every day wake up and try to lead with love and kindness, especially for all the women out
Absolutely.
there. Like, we're
Absolutely.
in this, life thing together. So I cannot
Right.
wait. I cannot wait for you to share with everybody. What is your 2-word story?
So my 2-word story is push through. These are 2 words that I use every single day throughout the day. Um, I'm constantly pushing through in whatever it is, whether it's personal life, with my kids and my husband, or if it's in business. I went to the gym early this morning, and I hadn't been working out consistently for the past month or so. I had to push through, get up at 5, get to the gym, and truly just make myself feel better about the rest of the day and the rest of the week ahead. So pushing through truly, it resonates well with me, because in everything I do, I'm like, come on, I may not feel like it today, but I know that, you know what, at the end of today, I will feel a lot better if I just get it done and get up and handle my business, versus not feeling however I'm feeling and laying in bed or staying there
Mhm.
and then regretting it later. Like I should have done whatever I had to do today. I always say, don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. Just push through, and then you'll feel better about it, and you're not procrastinating.
I love
Easier said than accepted, but
right.
it's 2 words that I live by.
It's so, so, so strong. Like, and it's only 2 words. And if you guys
Yeah.
are thinking about this mantra, push through, I always like to suggest maybe you grab your journal or grab a piece of paper and write push through at the top, and do a little bit of journaling on, you know,
Yeah.
what do you feel like you can't push through, but you really can? Like, you have the power within you. It's a lot of our mindset is what drives this. So like you said, like, I so easily could stay in my bed at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Like,
Oh yeah.
with that push through, like, get up, get the work done for your body, for your soul, for your mind. Like, you always feel better. I didn't push through the first 5 weeks of the pandemic. I just clung to
Me
these
either.
bad habits, right? I
Same
mean,
here. Yeah.
a lot of people did, but if only that mantra was fueling my heart, I really truly believe it would have put me in a better place. I mean, now I'm making up for it, and now I'm good. I'm pushing
They're
through.
solid.
I love
Yeah.
that you're sharing this. It's so good.
And you know, another thing is, I never want anyone to feel, and I'm definitely not putting out there the message that you can't sometimes sulk or you can't feel. Like, we all are going to have those moments.
Right.
Obviously, we're human, right? So there are moments where I'm like, I mean, when the civil unrest happened, I was just like, and I am literally the most jovial. I love to laugh and smile and have good energy, but I was just like, am I battling depression? Because this is a lot to take in, especially as a Black woman, you know, and the life experience that we deal with, as well as, you know, our Black brothers and husbands and so on and so forth. So there was 4 days of a week that I just was like crying every day and sad, and it wasn't what I was used to.
Right.
And I finally said, you know what? It is what it is. This is what life is like. It's not always fair. But I cannot use this circumstance as an excuse for not pushing through and handling my business. You know what I mean?
Okay.
This is what it is. This is the life that we were born into, and we just got to make it work, you know? And not everyone is able to have that same mindset. But for me, I constantly, and it's kind of how I was raised. My mom is the same way. Like, you got to get done. You got to keep moving in spite of any circumstances that, you know, may arise. And we're always going to have speed bumps, hurdles to get over. No one's life is perfect. I promise you that. I don't care how much money, how amazing the family looks. No one's family, no one's life is perfect. So you have to do what's best for you, you know. And I never want anyone to feel like, well, you know, you're a stronger person than I am. But at the end of the day, I feel everyone has their threshold of tolerance, and you know how much you can take on, just like I know how much I can take on. We're not all wired the same. So pushing through is my mantra for life, because I mean, I had a baby in high school, you know, and I had to always tell myself, move on, push through, you'll be fine. You can't be a statistic forever. You know, you made some poor choices, but at the end of the day, okay, time to get up and get things handled. Go to college, you know, start working, take care of my baby, start a business, buy a house. And I had these timelines, but every day it was telling myself, okay, this happened, but you got to move on. You got to push through. You got to get to the next goal that, you know, I set to accomplish for myself, because I have a little human here that is witnessing me every single day, you know, get up. And I hope that he adapted that same mindset.
Right.
And that was his thing as a kid. I'm like, what do we have to do? And he would say, we got to push through. No excuses. We got to handle it. And it makes me feel better that, you know, this child was watching me every morning get up and make sure that we were, you know, taking care of one another, because we essentially grew up together. But I instilled that same mindset and perspective on life in him, because it is very important not to dwell on the situation. That's how I am wired, you know. But it's worked for me. And, you know, I always love to share things that I've gone through, because it's not an easy road, and it truly takes a village, you know.
Oh my God. Wait, girl, like that, you had a microphone right there, and you just like mic drop, like that was so beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
those that press play, like, rewind this and
Yeah.
listen to it again, and then listen to it again, because like, you just, so many nuggets that we all need to hear and be reminded of. So I'm just so grateful that you came on.
Gentle reminders, reminders. We all need them. We all need them.
We really do. And, you know, I I honestly cannot thank you enough for sharing your heart with us and sharing the push through mantra. It was so needed and so beautiful. And the
Absolutely.
rest of this pandemic and where 2020 goes, guys, remember this mantra. Like if you cling to it as well, use it as a mantra for yourself. Try to
Absolutely.
repeat yourself and connect to it. And we're all in this together. I know we say that all the time. Really, if we lead with that kindness and that love. So I'm just so, thank you so much. I can't wait.
Thank you for having me. This was amazing. This was amazing. I really appreciate you. And this is such a great concept that you've developed.
Thank you.
I now am going to look at, I mean, words are important, but sometimes they sound so, you know, like they don't really mean anything until you
them easily.
Yeah, easily, you know. So this also, you know, warms my heart that I will start paying more attention and be more in tune with, you know, the tongue is a very powerful, you know, tool. So speak the affirmations and they will manifest.
And we're sticking together and I'm buying some hats. I cannot wait to accept it. And
you're going to love
all your information for you guys to follow.
Yes, hats, belts, great belt bags. Yeah, we have, I've designed some really amazing pieces over this pandemic. So
good.
I'm excited.
We're sending you guys
Thank
love.
you.
Thank you guys. Bye.
The West Coast loves you. Take care.